First of all, I want to welcome everybody here, including the media, and I just want to remind everybody that we have a live feed here, and I know many media outlets are covering this very important story, and they're all helping out. So I want to also welcome them, and also want to welcome the family, the full family and friends here. And we also got members of One Match, and I'm going to introduce the panel up here. To my far right is Mary Lynn Pride from One Match, and also we have Maureen Full, that's Steve Full's sister, and we also have Claremont Humphrey, and everybody knows Claremont. He donated a piece of his liver to a 14-month baby girl, and she's doing fine now, right?
She's doing great.
Yeah, great. And we're all here for one reason. We're here to save Steve's life, Steve Full's life, and we want to do everything we possibly can to save his life, and at the same time, we're helping to save 760 other people's lives. And I'm going to, at the end, because we're going to be lighting the torch outside, and then afterwards we're going to walk with the torch to shine the light so that everybody can know how important it is to be a stem cell donor. But first, we're going to hear from Claremont, and he's going to tell you his story and how gratifying it is to be a donor.
Last November 8th, I donated a piece of my liver to a baby girl, just about 14 months old. The thing about it, what I've decided, when I decided to do this, is that you have to understand donating is not just get up and go. It requires a lot of thinking, inner satisfaction within yourself to know that you're doing something to help someone else. I would say, personally, don't be forced into it. Don't be conned into it. Don't act because of emotions, but know at the end of the day, what you do will help someone to live. Because I think for you, it's extremely gratifying, and it's one of those things that you look back in your life and say, at least I've done something well. So to those that are intending to donate in any form or fashion, rest assured that there are after effects in the sense of a little bit of pain here and there, discomfort. But before that, if your mind is not sure on what you want to do and you feel forced or pressured into it, the pain or the discomfort could really make you agitated and, feel why you did something like this. So for me, I was totally sure what I wanted to do, because I know I looked at the little girl and realized I can do something, and regardless of what discomfort will be afterwards, I'm aware of it. I did my research, I did my studies, and they do give you an extensive amount of things to look through, and I felt very comfortable with it. So if you're deciding to do something like that, be sure that this is what you want to do, and you're not pressured, and believe you me, at the end of the day, you will feel a huge gratification, satisfaction in yourself. You realize that at least in my lifetime, I've done something proper. Thank you.
Thanks, Claremont. I had a chance to get to know the Full family in the last couple of weeks, and I got to tell you, it's such a warm and loving family, and I had the opportunity to meet Steve, and what a courageous and spirited boy. When I met him, it was like he was putting on a smile through the whole time, and I know what he's going through, because I was in that same bed 12 years ago waiting for a liver transplant, and I'll tell you, this is one courageous, spirited boy, and the other person I really got impressed with was his sister Maureen, and Maureen just makes you want to cry. She's spearheading this whole effort. It's like most of the weight is on her shoulders. And Maureen, are you up to saying a few words?
Yeah.
Okay.
My name is Maureen Foe, and Stephen Foe is my younger brother. About 3 years ago, he was diagnosed with leukemia, and he went through painful chemotherapy for 2 years. As of June of this year, the cancer has returned and has threatened to take his life. The only way to save my brother now is for him to receive a bone marrow transplant from a matching donor. This is our only hope and our only chance to save my brother's life. For my whole existence, my brother has been by my side to stay up with me when I got scared at night when we were kids, or to keep secrets from my parents if I thought I'd get into trouble. I need him. I need him for the rest of my life, to watch me get married one day and to be the great uncle of my future kids as I've always envisioned, and to have kids of his own because I know he will be a great father. He always says that he just wants so badly to have this chance at life, a chance that you can give him. Every day he battles this terrible disease with a smile on his face. I wish for all of you to know how wonderful and courageous of a person he is. I sit here today hopeful not only because my brother is tremendously high-spirited every day lying in his hospital bed with going through chemotherapy for the second time, and not only because he is the strongest person I know, but because I believe in you. I believe in people. I believe that when you see a family in desperate need, you ask yourself, what would I do if that were my brother, my sister, my mom, dad, family, or friend? So my family and I plead to everyone and anyone who can help to save Stephen's life and the lives of 760 other loved ones in Canada, waiting desperately for their last hope. We especially plead to the Asian communities to register because it's most likely for Stephen to find a match within his own ethnic background. So, please give my brother Stephen and all the lives and families waiting urgently for a bone marrow transplant a chance to live by registering yourself to become a donor. There isn't much time. Stephen is desperately waiting for your help. Please register today to save my brother's life and bring him home where he belongs. Thank you.
Thank you, Maureen. We got to do everything we possibly can here, and the other group and organization that's going to help and do everything they can is One Match. And Mary, can you speak to that, please?
Thank you, George. Certainly, the One Match Stem Cell Marrow Network, as a part of Canadian Blood Services and the National Registry in Canada, we are here supporting the Faux family and Stephen, as well as the other 760 Canadian families who are awaiting a stem cell transplant for their loved one. We do know that any patient requiring a stem cell transplant, there's only a 30% likelihood that they're going to find that match within their family. So they are relying upon the community, a community of people they do not know, to be there as registered donors, to be supportive, and if they get that call, to be a dedicated donor to matching them. Certainly working with groups such as the Other Half Stem Cell Marrow Initiative, which is a group within the Chinese community here in Canada, who have taken upon themselves to be proactive in getting that message out to the community. And working with them, it allows us to outreach to the community at events such as the Taste of Asia coming up this week, where there's an opportunity for people to come out and to register, to have their samples collected for joining the registry. But the other opportunity, of course, is always online registration through our website, which makes it very easy and simple for someone to register in the comfort of their own home. Maureen, that being said, I want to let you know that One Match Stem Cell Marrow Network and Canadian Blood Services is here supporting you, your family, Stephen, and all of those other families as we work through trying to find a match donor for these 760 other Canadians.
Thank you, Mary. And I also want to recognize Susan Goh, who's the president and director of Other Half, and she's here in the audience, I think. Yeah. And we're going to also give you a platform outside to speak on behalf of your organization. You know, we got to do everything we can, and this is a desperate plea to everybody. We all came together when Lydia Sabara needed her liver, and she received it. We got to do the same for Steve. I'm urging everybody not to even sleep until we see him receiving his precious gift. So with that, I think the father will be able to speak Vietnamese to any of the media people. Will that be okay? Yes. Okay. So now we'll break to do one-on-ones, and we're going to be outside by the McDonald statue facing University, where we're going to assemble and light the torch and then proceed with the rest of our event afterwards. So thank you very much.